Is the shit playing or not? Okay.
If you need further assistance, enter pound now. Please leave your name, number, and a message after the tone. Goodbye.
One lap to go. Create one bank. That's right. That's right. I don't. Why, if I reduce the volume of this, does it fucking disappear? I don't understand this. Is it just that? Oh, maybe is the volume turned down in the app? Yeah, it is. God damn it, fucker! I was like, why is it so quiet? I was like, nothing's showing up. I had to turn it way up. We gotta turn it way up, people. That's right. Bee boo dongo. is this doing? God damn it. Okay, let's go. Dude, did they shit? Must have did they shit? Did they ship my fucking goddamn that's the word. From fucking shut up, go away, auto update. I'm not coughing. Who the fuck else is it? I don't know, I'm gonna come back. What is going on, dude? Stop opening fucking. God damn it. I hate fucking tech, dude. All these stupid fucking apps. Here. People. Come here. You taking it? Because it's super spicy. She just says yum. Here. Hey. Did you just fart? I was like, last week the chicken was like fucking hot. Like, holy shit. It was crazy. That didn't. I think it's actually the Singapore noodles this week that are hot. that Cloister? I don't know Cloister. Colorad's where his hold is back. He's wearing a belt like Hitmonchan. Who else has a belt, Bebo? Who else has a belt? Hitmonlee does. Jinx, maybe? What are you doing, Bijou? Oh. Champ? Choke? Figured it's gotta be one of the fucking humanoid ass motherfuckers. Okay, who's that? Who's got little... smooth. Oh, this dude. He was something round. Taylor Farm situation. Is there more that's come out about that? Russian and that show. Wait, Power World made. Millennial Optimism, the Obama era sitcom. Come on. Fuck, that shit's hot. The fuck? Oh, come on. God. What the hell? That's just white. What the hell? What is being picked up? Okay, there. What? Hmm. Where's play pause? Is this a YouTube thing then? Or it just decided that apparently K is fucking play pause now?
spoofed cops, and didn't shy away from showing local police as racist, violent, and completely uninterested in justice. Arrested Development showed us a morally corrupt family defrauding their investors and eventually building mini mansions for Saddam Hussein. Arrested Development in particular was such a clear product of the war on terror, the invasion of Iraq, and a satire of the flimsy Republican family values. The show revolved around a core understanding that rich people were rich due to corruption, tax evasion, and greed, and the government was upheld by the same values. In all of these shows, people are fundamentally out for themselves and not each other, and crucially, putting differences aside and getting along well is not anybody's goal. It would be weird if they liked each other and weren't constantly plotting each other down in most of these shows.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah?
Jones and Garcia, they killed that guy. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows
Thank
it.
you, Officer Weigel.
You're absolutely welcome.
These shows are about corrupt people upholding corrupt systems. It's not about changing them. It's about pointing and laughing at them. But something was about to change drastically with the coming of the Obama era and the millennial fantasy that accompanied this feeling that we were coming out of the dark ages and building something new. It's your Uncle Herman here. I'm still an alpha male. And in this video, I'm going to go into the three core...
Office is so boring now. Like, there's some standout episodes, but it's like, I don't understand how people, like, worship that fucking show. Like, I had an old roommate who would literally just put it on and just leave it on all day, just going. I guess it was just the original slop of TV. I mean, like, to replace Friends. Because Friends is like that too, where it's just like, what the fuck is this, man? Friends, that 70s show, I got Seinfeld. Office is way better than, like, Seinfeld, though. Seinfeld shit.
Fantasies of the sitcoms that I watched as a teenager, which I blame for my unrealistic
Parks and
expectations
Rec
of what
was
it was going to be
funnier
like
than
to be an adult
Office.
in the 2020s. Let's start with one of the biggest Obama era promises. Local police and local government are on your side and are made up of fundamentally good people. I discovered Parks and Recreation when I was 15, and my young, impressionable mind therefore assumed that America was the best and most well-run country in the world. Whilst we in the UK had prime ministers resigning left, right, and centre as soon as they've had enough or lost the public favour, Americans have strong, stable leaders that stay. And ironically, strong and stable was actually Theresa May's campaign slogan.
I tried 3 times.
But unlike us, America actually was strong and stable. Look at their president, look at their tenacity, and look at
I mean, the
joyful
only
and
reason
enthusiastic their
why
local government is.
they
This must be
stay
an
for the
accurate
full
depiction
4
of
years
real
is
life.
because
You know,
you
Obama
can't
era
fucking
optimism
just
may have been
recall
long
them.
overdue. Parks and Recreation centers around Leslie Knope, a fiercely dedicated public servant, desperate to please everyone, often to her own detriment. She is a fundamentally good person with good intentions, even if they sometimes go awry. She is unselfish despite her ambition, and she finds real meaning through helping people. She's not just in this to be seen helping or to acquire power. She aspires to be a world leader because she wants to make things better. And this was the Obama era American dream. The idea that world leaders could have our best intentions at heart, and that each leader from now on was going to get more and more liberal until we had a real-life Leslie Knope in office. Leslie Knope's heroes were Michelle Obama and Joe Biden, both of which appeared on the show.
Are you nodding because you agree with me?
Yes, I do agree with you. I agree with you on all things throughout history until the end of time forever.
Leslie Knope showed us that progress is inevitable. Every setback is temporary, and every political defeat is just another obstacle on the road to a better future. Whenever Leslie faces electoral defeat in the show, it's because of a smear campaign, or because a rich idiot who doesn't even want the job paid for a campaign manager to get in there for a price. It created an almost lovable idea of political corruption, where we as the viewer could laugh at the villain's stupidity and know that evil would always get defeated in the end. It was a joke that Leslie Knope's birth certificate was demanded to be shown because the people of the town needed to know that she was born there. So when Trump actually started demanding to see Obama's birth certificate in the real world, we thought that it would have the same outcome, that the buffoon would lose and that common sense would win. The people of Leslie Knope's humble town, Pawnee, are often against her. They are portrayed as rude, hard to please, contradictory, and irrational.
One's like, hey, my because you my head.
These people are members of a community that care about where they live. So what I hear when I'm being yelled at is people caring loudly at me.
But despite this, Leslie Knope never gives up on them. Even when they turn against her, she won't give up on their future. She's playing the long game, and it pans out, with the final episode showing an optimistic version of 2025, which was 10 years in the future at the time, where Leslie Knope becomes the governor of Indiana, with the implication that she will eventually make it to the White House. Arguably the most interesting character in Parks and Recreation is Ron Swanson, the one character who is self-interested, who does enjoy the free market, and who wants the very parks he works for to be privatized. He's not a Republican, instead labeling himself a libertarian, but he certainly has traditional Republican male values. He likes steak, whiskey, guns, the outdoors, and being a man. He has
Performative
extremely intense
malehood.
ex-wives and is comically disinterested in his job as a director of the Parks and Recreation
Performative
branch of the federal government, often making
masculinity.
decisions that will make his government less effective on purpose. He hires April and Andy on separate occasions, knowing that they will be bad at their respective jobs and will slow down the department. And he forms a special bond with April, who is also deeply disinterested in government work.
I want to be your assistant.
Really? You hate it here?
So do you. I'll make sure you don't have to go to any meetings. If anyone comes to see you, I'll scare them away.
Wait, April, if you had to choose between these two ties,
You're hired.
And yet, through the rose-tinted glasses of the NBC Obama-era sitcom, Ron Swanson is rarely a genuine nuisance and instead is treated as sort of a big grumpy teddy bear that everyone has a deep compassion for, despite him rarely really earning that compassion. If he existed in reality, he would have probably fired Leslie Knope years ago and be generally disliked. And he does admit that he wanted to fire Leslie initially later in the series.
You tried to fire me once?
No. I tried to fire you 4 times.
But he somehow develops a deep respect for Leslie and her dedication to the government, the very thing that he hates. He becomes not her saboteur, but instead her mentor, despite them having wildly different objectives. He's never misogynistic, he never puts people down for who they are. Despite being the least liberal character, he still has fairly egalitarian values when it comes to respecting other people.
The point is, I ended up withdrawing all 4 requests to have you fired, because ultimately I'd rather work with a person of conviction than a wishy-washy kiss-ass.
In real life, he would be an extremely difficult man to get along with, and it would be a wonder how he even got and kept his job in the first place when he's so vocally against it. But Parks and Recreation itself is sort of saying that the government may be run by quirky people with opposing interests, but ultimately they will put them aside and become a chosen family who are on your side. Every major emotional moment in Ron's character arc involves him helping somebody else through public service. He mentors April. He teaches Andy practical life skills. He supports Leslie's political campaigns for free. He helps build public projects with his own hands. The contradiction is that Ron keeps proving that he believes in community despite claiming not to. Parks and Recreation wants us to believe that ideological differences are mostly surface level and that conservatives and liberals may disagree about taxes, but deep down everyone is decent and everyone ultimately wants what's best for their neighbor and for their town. Even the most self-interested and antisocial character is revealed to be secretly wanting the best for others and for the community. Now let's compare this to a workplace mockumentary of the Bush era, Reno 911. Reno 911 started in 2003 and ended just a few months into Obama's presidency in July 2009. Reno 911 has a similar local government focus, but focusing on law enforcement and the local cops and criminals of Reno. The show is mostly improvised, which means that a lot of the attitudes of the time slip through the cracks. With no scripts for the networks to approve, they could kind of say anything.
I think I might have sex with a goat too, because apparently, I like bestiality. Because I don't walk around in little skirts and high heels all the time.
Immediately compared gay sex to bestiality.
I didn't. I just think it's a slippery slope. Is all I'm saying. It's a slippery slope.
Then apparently you slide off of it from gay sex and you end up with your penis in an animal.
Reno 911 shows the Bush era promise that the government is useless and that cops are fools who have been given unchecked power. All of the cops of the fictional Reno Sheriff's Department are in this because they want power for the wrong reasons.
My favorite thing about being a cop is that I get to slap men around. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You just grab them up in the collar and stop in the name of the law. Hey, you, come here in the name of the law. You know what I'm saying?
And they are all in a messy and deeply degrading love octangle that never has any payoff, and it is my favorite part of the show. There's no great love story, there's just real people with real unrequited love. They're decidedly not a found family. This is not a workplace where everyone develops special bonds. This is a group of people who would turn each other in for a dime in fits of rage, jealousy, or even just for a bit of fun, even after working together for decades.
We were just following orders. If you're gonna kill anybody, it's Dangle.
Hey, I understand what you're all...
Reno 911 never assures us that any part of the government works. The sheriff is an old and uninvolved man with no idea what's going on. The mayor, played by George Lopez, is constantly wandering and drunk, asking the cops to cover up his trail of crimes and prostitutes. His wife is always caught drunk driving and is let go because the cops have to serve the mayor. Unlike Parks and Recreation, there is not one person here with pure intentions. Every cop is flawed, stupid, and self-interested. They are underpaid and overworked, with many of them living in poverty off their cop salary. Even the lieutenant lives in a trailer owned by his ex-wife. They are often high at work.
I'm starting to freak out. I feel like if people walk by and they see 2 cops sitting here like this, they're gonna know we're on peyote.
They steal drugs from the evidence room, and the only real difference between the cops and the criminals is their outfits. Reno 911 is often hailed by real members of law enforcement as the most accurate cop show on television, and there are clips from it that are actually used in police training across America. You know why? Because real people are stupid, foolish, and self-interested. Most people don't get into government or law enforcement to help people. That is an Obama-era/Zootopia psyop. They get into it because they want power. This is something that is completely absent from Obama-era shows like Parks and Rec, and the very antithesis to Reno 911, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Rather than on-the-street cops, Brooklyn Nine-Nine actually centers around detectives, the more refined type of police work. When we say all cops are bastards, we don't mean detectives, right? Right, you guys? If I were to describe Brooklyn Nine-Nine in a word, it would be wholesome. Wholesome to the point where rewatching it now, I feel so detached from it. It has the relentless optimism of commercial musical theater, and I dare say it's a little corny, but it wasn't corny at the time. It was a triumph in representation. The head of the police is sort of a deadpan Ron Swanson archetype character, but he is black and he is gay, going against all depictions of gay men that I had seen previously in media. There were also 2 Hispanic women, with Stephanie Beatriz admitting that she didn't think she'd even get the job because she'd never seen a network show who would hire more than one Latina. Every character subverted some level of stereotype. Jake Peralta is the sloppy man-child, but he actually loves and respects women. Rosa Diaz is the most stereotypically masculine person on the force. Terry looks the most masculine, but is in fact a soft and scared man whose daughters have changed him. And Charles Boyle is an overly attached, deeply loyal little lapdog who adores his massive and weird family. They're all so different, and yet, as is typical of Obama-era values, they get along and learn to love each other like a family. It was also
I hate this fucking show.
I remember that's how I found out about.
This show is fucking garbage. Like, Reno 911 has aged kind of bad. Just for some of the shit that they say in it. But fucking, whatever, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is fucking trash all around. It was fucking bad when it came out. It's bad now. it's just propaganda. It's like, oh, look at the little silly cops. They're just silly little guys. They're just silly little guys with guns who just shoot people sometimes. Right, people? I poke her nose and she just lays down. We're gonna plate now mapo tofu, some egg rolls, and what is it? Dancing sadness noodles. Cause I'm dead. Wait, what? Time out. Time out, Patriots. Fucking fake ass bullshit. What the hell was that? First partner collection too, my ass.
Back when it started in 2013, with the people of Tumblr begging that we support this show with such amazing representation. It did continue through Trump's first term, and that is where it started to go downhill. In 2018, Fox actually cancelled the show, and the outcry of fans was so huge that it was picked up again by NBC. Though fans were delighted, this might not have actually been the best thing for the show, with the new NBC series airing in February 2020, just before George Floyd and the worldwide expansion of the Black Lives Matter and ACAB movements. By the time we got to the final series of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it no longer made sense for these liberal characters to be working for the police, and for the police to be portrayed in such a positive and optimistic light. So the writers decided to make the characters leave the police. Jake Peralta leaves the force to focus on fatherhood. Amy and Captain Holt stay in police work but go into police reform specifically. Rosa leaves to become a private investigator. Gina leaves to do dance or something. Things simply couldn't go on as they had established. There was an unavoidable tension because Brooklyn Nine-Nine had spent 7 seasons telling viewers that police work was fun and that people were in it for the right reasons. Before then,
come on, guys, it's just fun little guys with guns. Silly little dudes.
The writers actually had to go back to the drawing board, scrapping all the episodes that they'd already written for the final season and rewriting them. Accused of excessively sanitizing the police force, Andy Samberg responded in an interview ahead of the final season saying that it would be reckoning with decades of police brutality and putting on a show that people love, with the journalist interviewing him wondering if the show's breezy tone could exist in a defund the police world. But the thing is, for a lot of people, this has always been a defund the police world. Brooklyn Nine-Nine in its previous iterations had lightly addressed the threat of the police,
they didn't
with
just
storylines
start
explaining how
fucking
Terry
doing
Hill
that.
profiled as dangerous when just doing everyday activities. But in the Trump era, it became uncomfortable for liberal media.
Why is spacebar pause now? What the fuck, computers? Why do computers do this, Beeboop? Now spacebar pause again. Why is YouTube changing my controls? Like while I'm in a video, what the fuck? Let me see if I hover in here. Does it show? No, it still says K on the if I hover over the video. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is fucking annoying. That's got to be one of the worst TV shows. I don't understand how it. I mean, it's not as bad as like those fucking slop ass ones, like what is it, fucking Chicago Fire and like the fucking dumbass shit like that. Cthulhu came out here. What the hell? It's not as bad as those, but it's still fucking
portray
bad.
the police in this positive and generous light, even if they were detectives, and even if they were addressing it on occasion. The trouble with an overly optimistic sitcom world is that it becomes uncomfortable once
Every
the world
time I've
outside it
ever
stops being
dealt
optimistic.
with a
And what's interesting
detective,
is that
they were fucking idiots and lazy as shit. Like you can literally like have people like on video steal shit from you. And they're just like, this is just a civil dispute. It's like, what? No, it's not, you fucking idiot. I'm so stupid.
911 actually returned in 2020, just as Brooklyn Nine-Nine was ending. It returned as a Quibi show, bless their cotton socks, and it took on the political tensions of the Trump era in their own way, with their first episode, Let's Shoot a White Guy, where they realize they've never shot an unarmed white guy and need to prove that they are not racially biased, even though obviously they are. And of course, not shooting anyone is not an option.
We've never actually shot an unarmed white guy. Ever.
I'll do it.
Did we shoot?
I'll do it.
Hit him, remember?
I don't.
Never?
So they end up finding a proud boy Trump supporter who actually wants to be shot to help his cause. But with their historically terrible aim, they end up shooting Dear Jonesy.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry. Somebody's got to suck that out.
This kind of show thrives in a Republican era because it ends
Suck
up being
that
a
out.
satire of it. Whilst Andy Samberg was having to tell interviewers that nothing the police were doing was a laughing matter and that they were going to try their hardest to address everything, Thomas Lennon realized they didn't need to make anything up to make their fictional police force look stupid and could just steal things that were actually happening in the world to satirize in their show.
It was handy this year because the world of law enforcement kept giving us ideas, whether they meant to or not.
Reno 911 never seemingly meant to, but they kind of exposed the stupidity and corruption of the police simply by improvising sketches based on how they thought self-interested police officers and criminals would behave. Whereas Parks and Recreation and Brooklyn Nine-Nine were not exposing any underlying stupidity or corruption of the government or police, they were using that workplace to show unity, to show people working together, to show optimism, love,
Look,
and
guys,
understanding.
friendship.
And although they might not have meant to, they promised us a future that we could believe in, where people in power had our backs and wanted to help. But the future that Leslie Knope promised us never
No, they don't.
materialized. Nobody had anybody's back, and there are few real people in the world who are not interested in money and power. The second promise of the Obama era expands upon the first. Yes, government and police work is now good family fun, but what about a more regular job? Can that be fun as well? Of course. In the 2010s, we had a new corporate world emerging, the tech world. The world that promised that the workforce was getting better and more fun. The tech world existed in offices equipped with slides, breakout spaces, ping pong tables,
Whoa.
offices that looked more like an adult kindergarten than the
I remember this shit. Google had "Do No Evil" painted in their fucking like lobby, and now they've painted over that because they don't give a shit about being evil anymore. They're just like, no, we are fucking evil.
corporate world we were used to. Offices that came with the promise that anyone, big or small, could be the next tech billionaire. And that was a good thing because tech was awesome. In 2013, Mike Judge
Tech
created
is
the comedy
so
series
cool.
Silicon Valley about a group of guys starting a tech company in their garage. This show is peak Obama era promises of the new corporate world. It perfectly captures the prevailing idea that nerd was the new cool and that nerds were going to redefine corporate culture to suit them. The old boomers with their suits and cocaine were of a time gone by. This was the new workforce.
Was it? Because there's a lot of fucking like anti-corporate shit that goes on in that show. I don't know that. I mean, it's been probably like 6-7 years since I watched it, but
The main characters start off as employees of a Google equivalent called Hooli, which has all the hallmarks of big tech at the time. It's decorated like a youth hostel, complete with bright primary colors, surfboard tables, nap pods, and man-children wearing ironic t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatpants to work, to the point where anyone who is still dressed for a traditional office looks out of place. Silicon Valley existed in a world where Elon Musk was still a hero. Teslas were amazing. In fact, the characters getting rich enough to afford the coveted Tesla is a whole plot point.
Let's get insane.
Fuck you, Guilfoyle!
It was a time where tech careers were aspirational, and there was this millennial idea that anyone could be the next Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg.
Are you dressed like Steve Jobs? Oh, am I? I suppose Steve and I always have shared a similar aesthetic.
Anybody could create a fun app and become rich. If Angry Birds Man could become rich, you could become rich. You just needed to create a meme app or an app that makes it look like you're drinking a beer, and you can rule the world. Screw the
it's
traditional.
like that. I don't think he's idolizing Steve Jobs here because you're not supposed to like Ehrlich. Like Ehrlich's a dick. Like, yeah, he's one of the he's part of the team, I guess. But you're not supposed to like it. God, remember iBeer on the fucking iPhone 3G? Hell yeah, that was sick.
9 to 5, that's a thing of the past. The world and the App Store is your playground, and nothing is cooler than an app. Silicon Valley begins with a group of guys living in TJ Miller's house, which he calls an incubator. The deal is that
They're not even mucking. It's fucking funny too, because they're not even like making an app. They're literally just making like a compression algorithm for video.
they will all develop apps in his house rent-free, and then he will get a share if or when any of the apps do well. Whilst everyone in the incubator is working on our main character, the Zuckerberg insert called Richard Hendrix's app, there is one anomaly, Jin Yang. Jin Yang is a kind of comic relief character whose purpose is to irritate TJ Miller's character and be an outsider and give them a sort of odd couple dynamic.
Jin Yang is the protagonist of the show. The show actually revolves around him. Hot dog, not a hot dog.
To me, he becomes the perfect encapsulation of the 2010s let's make an app craze. Jin Yang has no real passion for computers and coding like the rest of them. He just wants to make something simple, the next Flappy Bird or beer drinking app, and get rich. He tries and fails at many ideas. First, developing an app that shows parents where the least crowded playgrounds are to take their kids, only for it to fall into the wrong hands pretty much immediately. He then pivots this app to locate nearby smokers so that users can avoid smoke-heavy areas, only for him to lose his funding when he's caught smoking himself. Eventually, he creates an app that tells you what food is, like Shazam for food, and he sells the code for $30 million. And that is what the 2010s were all about. It was no longer people getting rich due to corruption or family money. It was people getting rich because they created something, or because they were.
It's not. It's an app that just tells you if it's a hot dog or not, and that's it. That's all it is. See, this is why I don't know if this person actually saw the whole show. I do agree with her overarching point, though. Because all the app that he made and sold were literally just hot dog and not a hot dog. That big old chunk of mushroom.
Clever. They filled a gap in the market, even if that gap was something stupid. The greed of the corporate elite was no longer the only greed being serviced. Greed was for everyone. There was this prevailing romanticized notion that starting a tech company from your garage with your friends could grow into something huge and something good. The tech company that they build in Silicon Valley is called Pied Piper, and it's a force for good. They're trying to...
Dude, they literally still like have this fucking attitude too on LinkedIn. The entrepreneurial like bullshit attitude of like, oh, I created a company. And it's like, what does your company do? And it's like, it's an app, does stuff. And it's fucking useless. Or they're just like fucking a storefront for fucking drop shipping. It's like, wow, you're a fucking hero.
Build a
Thank you.
decentralized peer-to-peer internet, and ultimately what they build becomes so powerful that they accidentally create autonomous AI that results in self-driving cars. Once they realize that what they've created may be misused, they shut it down. They humiliate themselves in the finale by purposely destroying their whole company, everything that they spent all these years building, and they lose their money and their tech guru status, all for the greater good.
This should never have been built. It is technically flawed to its very core, and we should all remember that.
Can you imagine tech CEOs destroying anything for the greater good? Ending in 2019, Silicon Valley saw us into the first Trump era, and its finale to me was the final TV moment of millennial optimism. It was a sad ending for viewers who had been rooting for these characters and who had seen all the trials and setbacks that it took to build this huge company, but ultimately they had to destroy it to protect the people. It wasn't just AI, it was also data privacy. They had created tech that could bypass even the strongest encryption, meaning that in the wrong hands, nobody's personal data was going to be safe. We were living in the final moments of a world where we thought our personal data was safe. In the epilogue, our character Richard Hendricks ends up leaving tech completely and going on to try and influence the next generation by teaching computer ethics at Stanford, to try and make sure that nobody creates something unethical like he accidentally did. Dinesh and Guilfoyle go on to create a cybersecurity company. Jared devotes his time to the elderly working at a nursing home. They all choose to give back. They all choose a path of virtue that goes against the ego and money-driven hunger that they'd spent their lives running towards, implying that deep down they are all good people. Apart from Jin Yang, who fakes his own death and goes on the run, but he was always a bit of a legend. CNN described the series as reaching its logical end, calling the finale a sobering cautionary tale about the dangers of technology run amok and the moral responsibilities that go with operating in this lucrative
Obviously, no one was
I remember
fucking
watching
paying
it and knowing
attention.
that this moral goodness of the tech world was a bit of a fantasy, but I didn't think it was quite as far-fetched as it became in the age of AI. In an age where AI is literally making people dumber and more subordinate, undressing women without their consent, enlarging the wealth gap, and spitting out Nazi rhetoric, the idea that someone like Elon Musk would shut down Grok because it poses...
Oh no, my fucking Nazi anime waifu girlfriend. Yeah, we need less of that.
moral or ethical threats is pure far-fetched fantasy. If that finale aired now, we would laugh at the idea that virtue could ever trump greed in the current tech world. Gone are the days of the Obama-era adult playground office, with companies like Google no longer placing that much value on their employees, laying them off to service AI, and
God, is that what Google
Office
Office is
the idea
like
of working
now?
office is even important. There's no sort of communal space where everyone's working on the promising tech of the future anymore, and it's been replaced by the reality of toxic and mind-numbing tech office environments. We've gone right back to where we started. As soon as the Gen Z tech hopefuls became of age to actually get the job that they had dreamed of, the advertised fantasy was gone. Those who dreamed of being Google employees would finally get there, only to realize it was nothing like it was promised. If the slides are still there, no one's using them. The hope, the dreams of a better world that millennials were working towards, the bright colors, the bright future, it was all gone. Your passion and drive don't really matter anymore. If you want to work in tech, you will live to serve the billionaires that already exist. You will do what you're told, and you will do it whilst developing an Adderall addiction. 3. Men are...
Dude, there's literally like... Not like the meta... like meta employees were all pissed off about is that they're basically just being told to like sit there and just shovel shit into AI. all day instead of doing anything actually like worth a shit. Oh, I got a burp so bad.
Good, or at least they're getting better. The final huge
Men
promise
are
of the
not
Obama
good.
era for me was that men were getting more emotionally intelligent. They were becoming good. There was no rise of the incel. There was no 4B movement yet. The idea of decentering men was in its infancy in small pockets of radical spaces.
What would
The straight
4B
or
stand
bisexual
for
female's
now?
pursuit of a man was going to be good because men were getting better. Playboys like
That's
Sam
the
Malone and
Korean
Cheers were
one.
no longer fun to watch, or at least not for their smoothness. The Playboy archetype was something to be laughed at now, something to be overcome, something that is pointed out as douchebag behavior.
Ladies love Schmidt. What? What did you just say? Go put $1 in the jar right now. Are you serious? Yeah.
The sarcastic and buffoon men of the 90s were fading with the rise of the Michael Schur male archetype. Michael Schur is the man behind the most popular sitcoms of the Obama era. He created and wrote Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, and of course The Office, where he also...
What? It's like a... Was it like Chuck Lorre or whatever? Who did all the fucking shit that's like Big Bang Theory, 2.5 Men. He did like fucking half the shows of the like early or like the aughts. The early aughts.
cousin Mose. In 2018, Mike gave an interesting interview with the New York Times that pretty much explains the whole philosophy behind his work. He is described by the journalist Sam Anderson as bringing good-hearted, humanistic warmth to primetime comedy. And Michael says, "I'm not a huge fan of the Seinfeld era personally. I liked it when it was on, it broke the form and put it back together in this new way, and it was revolutionary and wonderful. And I consumed it like candy, but I don't find the urge to go back and watch it again. It's like doing a crossword puzzle for the second time. I think there's a reason that shows where there is growth and learning are much more rewatchable." And that's the Mike Schur touch, the revolt against the Seinfeld era irony that goes against all that we previously understood about sitcoms. In an attempt to
Well,
make
also
them
Jerry
rewatchable, he
Seinfeld's a
wanted to
fucking
show
piece of
character growth.
shit.
Now, one of the key
So
components of long-running sitcoms is that the characters rarely grow or change, often making the same mistakes over and over again, and comically being hoisted by their own petard. When a character changes significantly, that's usually a sign that the sitcom is
even him, the white dude, was all like, "I don't think you can make The Office today because everything's so woke." What the fuck are you talking about? The hell was edgy in The Office? That would be too edgy for today. Like, The Office is just like bullshit coworker humor.
has previously been the antithesis to comedy, and that naturally led to a lot of badly behaved, cynical, sarcastic, and ironic men continuing in their behavior and being rewarded for it. But it was fine at the time, right? They were fun to watch, and we wouldn't expect anything less. But then along comes Michael Schur and the soft boys, Ben Wyatt, Jake Peralta, Jim Halpert, boys who pine after intelligent and interesting women, and who respect them and their autonomy. They're harmless, they're goofy, fun, and generous. They're not men you have to settle for. They are emotionally available men who will go above and beyond to make their beloved feel special, whilst also being a good friend to women who they aren't pining over. They're willing to grow and can also be emotionally available with their male friends. They don't solely rely on their relationship as a source of fulfillment. They are members of a community. They're Obama men. They are a new hope. This applies to Jake Peralta and Ben Wyatt much more than Jim Halpert, in my opinion. Jim Halpert was sort of the first sketch of this type of man, but he wasn't as much of a team player as the other two. The Office is a different beast because it wasn't just Mike Schur's creation, and it started in the era of more politically incorrect humor. The idea of the employees of Dunder Mifflin all being a non-threatening family who get along and who look out for each other came much later on. The idea of growing or changing also came later on. Its first few seasons leaned much more on the Bush-era values of political incorrectness, misguided attempts at reconciliation, and everyone out for themselves. Unlike Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where the friendship between the characters and the ability to grow and progress was there right from the start. Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec is the most interesting example of the Mike Schur Obama-era man, because he starts off as a more Seinfeld-era sarcastic, annoying, and rude man, and then grows and becomes the dream boyfriend. Debuting in the final 2 episodes of season 2 of Parks and Rec, Ben Wyatt comes in as a stone-cold, sarcastic, and seemingly depressed auditor who is here to cut staff and tighten the budget.
How can you be so blasé though?
Because I didn't cause these problems, Miss Nope. Your government did.
He's immediately humanized by the end of his first episode, when we learn that he was the mayor of his town at 18 and was impeached, and he's deeply embarrassed about it, which Leslie makes fun of him for. Once he's revealed to be not a complete sad sack of shit, we slowly reveal more and more about him until he becomes the Star Trek fanfic reading, board game inventing, lovable nerd who is utterly devoted to Leslie and leaves plenty of room in their relationship for her to be ambitious. He becomes her male wife campaign manager, and women everywhere felt safe in the
Men don't suck. Yeah, they do, dude.
that there was a Ben Wyatt out there for everyone. It felt
He was
plausible.
one of
It
them
wasn't just
woke
television wish
boys.
fulfillment, but was a glimpse of the direction that culture itself was moving in, especially precisely because there were men writing these men. It wasn't just a female fantasy. And it wasn't just Mike Schur's lovable men. Arguably the most defining traditional sitcom of the Obama era was Modern Family. Modern Family shows men getting better not just in relationships, but in their historically their most key failing, fatherhood. This show gave us 4 positive depictions of fatherhood that gave us hope for a new generation of present and caring men. For decades, television was filled with emotionally absent dads, bumbling dads, authoritarian dads, fathers who had children because they wanted power over their children. Modern Family instead offers distinct models of Obama-era fatherhood that suggest that masculinity is no longer defined by authority or distance, but by presence, emotional labor, and the willingness to grow. The clearest example is Phil Dunphy, arguably the defining sitcom dad of the 2010s. Phil is deeply devoted to both his wife and his children, and his greatest fear is not losing authority over them, but losing his closeness. He wants to be his kids' best buds. He wants to support his wife. Parenthood isn't presented as an obligation or a burden for him, but as something that he actively enjoys doing. He approaches his kids like he's a fan of them. He's endlessly fascinated by who they are and who they are becoming, and his mistakes don't come from indifference, but from over-enthusiasm. Even his marriage with Claire reflects a softer masculinity. Claire is the more organized, practical, and authoritative parent, and Phil is never threatened by that dynamic. His identity as a husband is built on support rather than dominance. And then we have Cam and Mitch, the adoptive parents of Lily, both deeply dedicated parents and husbands in their own ways. Mitch is the type A parent who's always worried about the child's safety and well-being, and Cam is the more type B, fun yet very emotional parent. And to have gay fathers on mainstream TV was obviously huge and a step in the new direction of the Obama era. Same-sex marriage wasn't even legal when the show started, and it wouldn't be until 6 seasons in. Modern Family showed us a gay couple facing the same parenting troubles as everyone else. Well, nearly all the same as everyone else.
You are Vietnamese. No, I'm not. I'm gay. I'm gay.
Honey, no, you're not gay. You are just confused. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? It's like oh, please, we have tons of lesbian friends.
And then we have Jay. Jay is really interesting because on paper he is the least positive representation of a man. He has married a much younger woman, a woman who is way out of his league and who seemingly married him for money, even though she will later prove that she actually loves him. And he is anti her Colombian traditions. He wants to keep his family all American despite marrying a Colombian woman.
My culture is very important to me. I've been working all day to share it with your family tonight, and all you do is mock me. Just go.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing you.
He is strict. He has trouble expressing love to his children, both his grown adult children, Mitch and Claire, and his stepson, Manny. And Manny and Mitch are more effeminate men, the antithesis to what he thought having a son would be. Jay takes us back to the Obama-era Ron Swanson promise, the idea that even the most difficult men can become good. Jay was clearly not a good person in the past. It's been stated that he was not a good father to Mitch and Claire, and they struggle with that. But where we meet him at the start of the show, he's already being somewhat softened by his new wife, Gloria. He's no longer the alpha male in his relationship, much to his dismay. That is Gloria's role now, and she has a lovely son called Manny who will constantly challenge Jay to grow and accept him at his various stages of life, with the pair initially not getting on at all. Jay eventually expresses regrets over not being a good father to Mitch and Claire, and slowly, over the seasons, he repairs his relationship with them. Obama-era men were men who were going to change for the better, even if they were Republicans and didn't vote for Obama. Men were good and capable of change, according to the American sitcom. Everything was about growth and change for the better. It seemed like it was going to continue like that forever. It felt inevitable that the 21st century was bringing with it constant forward progress. We thought that after Obama, we would get a female president, and it was going to be amazing, and it was just going to keep getting better.
Then Gamergate.
The Trump era has brought with it a new type of comedy, the comedy drama. Comedy is rarely just comedy anymore. It has to have elements of darkness, and I think that reflects the world that we're living in. People are not really open to pure, whimsical, goofy comedy. The most successful shows of recent times, like The Bear, The White Lotus, and Succession, are all said to be comedy dramas, but the more you watch, the less comedy there is. The only anomaly that we have, really, is Abbott Elementary. That is the one successful, pure comedy that we have left. We also have this newfound obsession with the grind, the Marty Supremes, the Whiplash, the Bear, the inspirational YouTube videos that tell you to just keep pushing and you'll make it. It's everyone out for themselves again in this Wild West landscape, where we have no idea what is going to happen next. Everyone's just trying to make enough money to live, something that is barely possible now with just one job. The idea of dedicating oneself to a good cause, to communal growth, or to change is simply something that most people would like to prioritize but can't because they don't know how they're going to afford food next week. How can we be optimistic when we don't know if the next 7 days are even going to be possible? Will we be able to afford food? Will we be able to go outside? Will there be a new virus or a forest fire or a hurricane or a heat wave? Will ice be on the streets? The Obama era sitcom made me excited to walk into an adulthood that was waiting for me with open arms, a government that had my back, a police force that was getting better and more aware of themselves, men that were good. Ben Wyatt was out there, Phil Dunphy was out there, fathers were willing to repair their relationships with their adult kids and learn how they'd hurt us. I was going to be part of a flash mob, a tech company. I was going to live in a major city on my own rather than with 7 roommates, 3 of which are rats. We were going to have a female president and we were going to high-five each other on the streets and smile because it had never been this good and it was only getting better. But at least we have Abbott Elementary, I guess.
Fuck, that shit is. That was a good video. Winter melon tea. The mango? It tastes like mango. Okay, do I want to do... I don't think that's that. Those are like bright yellow. The Weirdest Houses on Zillow by Daniel Gonzalez. How Rockstar fit an entire city onto PlayStation 2 memory.
This is Grand Theft Auto 3, and this game is a lot of things. I mean, it laid the foundations for one of the most profitable franchises in video game history. It started an unstoppable tidal wave of open-world game.
1.3 million a day on GTA Online? Jesus. Get a fucking life, people. God damn it.
And it kept the news channels very, very busy.
This is the nation's top-selling video game, and millions of kids are mastering it by learning to slaughter bystanders.
But this game is also nothing short of a magic trick. A trick where Rockstar North, then DMA Design, managed to squeeze an...
That's what else is funny is they were like, oh, this is how kids learn how to shoot everybody. And it's like Columbine happened before GTA came out. Before GTA 3 came out. Because GTA 3 was really where it like took off as like everybody fucking played it.
Entire city, an entire 4-kilometer wide pastiche of New York City into the tiny 32 megabyte memory chip of a PlayStation 2. So, I'm Mark Brown, this is Game Maker's Toolkit.
PlayStation 2 has 32 megabytes of memory? That's fucking crazy.
Okay, so I think we need a super quick and super simplified primer on how memory works in games, or else none of this is going to make sense. So, on PlayStation 2, you've got the DVD, which is a whopping 4.7 gigabytes. That's big enough to hold the entire game, every model, texture, sound effect, and radio station. But it's also painfully slow, with a transfer speed of about 5 to 6 megabytes per second, way too slow to load assets on the fly. But then there's the memory inside the system itself. This thing is lightning fast. It can move files at 3.2 gigabytes per second.
They had load screens between each island. No?
Gigabytes, so that makes it perfect for assets. But it's also tiny at just 32 megabytes, less than 1%
So
of the DVD's capacity. Now, in a traditional game, well, the console loads all of the data needed for the current area from the DVD and into the memory. All of the models, textures, animations, sound effects, and so on. Then when you leave the area, those assets can be flushed, and the assets for the next area can be copied into the memory, with a loading screen while the assets are shifted across. But this setup would not work for Grand Theft Auto 3. It doesn't have individual areas with walls and doors to separate the zones. Instead, it's a sprawling metropolitan city that you can explore freely.
Did. When you cross the bridges, it would fucking do that.
In any direction. A city made up of thousands of unique models for every building, vehicle, and pedestrian in the game, 77 megabytes in total. And then thousands of different textures for every material, sign, and character skin, another 45 megabytes. And so with a total of about 130 megabytes of data, Liberty City is way too big for our paltry 32 megabyte budget. Well, okay, let me be perfectly honest. Liberty City is split into 3 different islands. The industrial zone of Portland, the downtown sprawl of Staunton Island, and the luxury suburbs of Shoreside Vale. And these are treated as separate levels with quick loading screens whenever you cross between them. But even still, each one of these islands is still too big to fit into memory. Take Portland. It's got over 600 unique models, requiring roughly 40 to 50 megabytes of data for the models and textures, still way more than the 32 megabyte budget. So what could Rockstar do? Well, the studio's first idea was to just make the city in a much more simplistic way, to use basic 3D models.
Certain cars and shit would, like, the car you were in would spawn more often. They like put a priority on which cars would spawn, because that happened in GTA 4.
With low-resolution textures, so each island could comfortably fit into memory. But the game's technical director, Obe Vermai, said this resulted in the city looking bland. So the game's other technical lead, Adam Fowler, came up with a much more ambitious solution. It works like this. Liberty City is split into thousands of small sectors. Then there's an invisible square around the player, and all of the models needed for the sectors in that square are loaded into memory. Then, as you move around the city, the game loads the models and textures for the buildings in the sectors you enter, and unloads all of the assets from the sectors as you leave them. And because the new models will always be far away from the player, it doesn't matter that it might take a short while to load them off of the DVD. It's a technique called streaming.
And we can actually see this happening. Like, come with me for a second. I'm just going to pop you here. So I've got GTA 3 running on PC in this window, and a process monitor, which shows everything happening in memory in this window. And so if I get in my car and start driving down the street, you'll see that files start loading in, specifically txd.image and gta3.image, which hold the textures and all of the models. Now, it's just a small chunk of those files. So if we take, for example, gta3.image, and we see that it's loading in at the offset of 929/1800. And if I open the GTA3 image in this tool and find the file at that offset, here it is, 929/1800. It's a Dyna sign. And if we extract it and load it into this page, we can see, hey, it's the sign for the Dyna that's just loaded into memory, which is all the way over here.
Now, I'd love to show this happening in a more real-time, visual way, but because the streaming system is tied to the camera and not the player, well, even if I take control of the camera and fly far away, the streaming will just follow me and the city will materialize around me. The only solution, ultimately, would be to somehow get the GTA 3 source code, rewrite several sections of the program, and compile a brand new executable.
So I got the GTA 3 source code, I rewrote several sections of the program, and I compiled a brand new executable.
Now you can see the trick, how Grand Theft Auto 3 loads and unloads a small number of assets into memory as you move around Liberty City. It secretly builds the world in front of you. Executable. Sections of the program and compile the GTA 3 source code, rewrite several sections of the program, and compile a brand new executable.
So I got the GTA 3 source code, I rewrote several sections of the program, and I compiled a brand new executable.
Now you can see the trick, how Grand Theft Auto 3 loads and unloads a small number of assets into memory as you move around Liberty City. It secretly builds the world in front of you, and it silently deletes the world behind your back. Basically, instead of trying to fit a whole city into memory, Rockstar instead built a moving window which shows just enough of the city to make the illusion work. And with this, Rockstar could build a city as big as it wanted, with artist Aaron Garbett saying, "Infinite Light effectively removed a lot of limitations of scale and detail. We could build what we wanted as long as the area around the player would fit in memory, and we could get it off the DVD fast enough." Now, I should note, GTA 3 is certainly not the first game to come up with the idea of loading assets into memory while you play. In fact, this was already happening on the previous generation. Take the PlayStation 1 game Legacy of Kain: Soul Reaver, developed by Crystal Dynamics. The developer realized they could chop an entire world into lots of small chunks and then lay them out end to end in a line. Then, when a player approaches the boundary of one chunk, the game would quickly start loading the next part so it was ready for you by the time you got there, giving you a whole world to explore without needing to stop for a loading screen. And that same technique has been used in hundreds of games, from Jak and Daxter and Metroid Prime to Uncharted and God of War. It also explains why video game characters spend so much time slowly squeezing through tight gaps. It gives the console time to load the next area.
People fucking throw a bitch fit about now. It's so fucking dumb.
Into memory. But back to Grand Theft Auto, this probably was the first game to use a streaming solution to create a dense urban environment. A world where the developers can't predict which area you'll go to next, or hide its loading behind doors or elevators or tight gaps. This was an actual open world that you can explore freely in literally 360 degrees. But pulling it off was not easy, and this ambitious plan led to 5 big problems for Rockstar to solve. So here's the first problem: pop-in. If GTA 3 worked exactly as I just described, with assets loading and unloading in a tight rectangle around the player, then it would look something like this. A game where bits of the world materialize out of thin air in front of you, with the dreaded pop-in effect of a last generation game. So it's not enough to just stream in the models nearest to the player, but at the same time, you can only cast your net so wide before running out of memory. So here's the solution. The game checks a large number of sectors, but in those faraway zones, the game only loads the bigger structures like buildings, bridges, ships, and cranes. So the area around your character is fully loaded in, but anything more than a few sectors away will only feature the largest structures. Of course, this would still eat up a lot of memory. So instead of using the actual models, these faraway structures use a simplified, low-polygon imposter with a crummy, low-resolution texture. Then when we get close enough, the real model and texture can be streamed in and gracefully fade in over the top of the low-poly copy. It's a system called LOD, or Level of Detail, and it even extends to the other islands. Portland, Staunton, and Shoreside each have low-poly models that sit on the horizon as stand-ins for the other bits of Liberty City. Actually, Staunton has two, with different models depending on whether you're looking over from Portland or Shoreside. There's no point rendering the back of these skyscrapers if you're in the east, after all. Better to save on triangles. All of this lets Liberty City maintain its distant skyline for immersion and navigation purposes, but by using low-resolution stand-ins for these faraway buildings, the game can save a lot of memory. The next problem is that, well, Liberty City is not the only thing.
Oh, it's Lilo and Stitch. They had Stitch flying a plane, stealing a plane, and they changed it because 9/11. Release the 9/11 cut of Lilo and Stitch. Come on. Okay. I got bored of that. Let me see. Do I have VM? I have Backyard Soccer 2004 in here. Does that one work? I know Backyard Basketball works now, right? Where is that? This is a new version. 3.0. Added support for Nancy Drew. Noctropolis. 3D engines. Yeah, fuck it. Just install it. I don't care. Yeah, it's a tiny program. Yes. 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 Because I want to play Backyard Baseball 2001. If I do scum VM, it'll get it all. I didn't start this one, did I? I don't remember, you don't need spin spot, right? Let's do this. I fucking hate Insanity, man. Dude. Do I want to practice it? Not Paul. ass. Why can't you bunt? Am I late on that? That was supposed to be a grounder. Because this doesn't matter where you click on this one, right? It's just timing. Yeah, so it's just timing. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that turns on all. Yeah, if you didn't grow up listening to this song, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Okay, I think I'm good. New coach. You need to get the coach out. Where's coach? Yippee. Bippy. Dippy. Kato. Hello. Here. Where you can see you. Dippy. 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 Stay right there. Which field? Which field do you want to be your home field? That one? You want the cement one? Come here. Hey, pay attention. You're the coach, not me. You're the coach, not me, kiddo. Right around. Dip. You're just whining just to whine. Here, which one? Acme Acres? You like that one? Yeah, you want the yard? Oh wait, no, 6. We want to do 6. We'll do Ekman Acres. Should I do Ekman Acres and draft Kimmy? Because she sucks. I feel like that's funny. Dippy, come here. There's only 6 teams? What? Why didn't they get rid of the Giants? Because what, they got rid of the Giants? And... Ooh. Should we be who? The Melanids? We called the green Melanids and not even have a green colored shit. Dippy. No, don't bark. Don't bark. Stop. Stop. No. No, you don't need a bark.
I can play baseball pretty
Pick
good.
her? You gonna pick her for the team? Yeah.
Sure, I'll play for you.
Don't bark. You don't need to be loud. How about her?
Wanna win? Pick me.
God damn it. I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Cthulhu. Do you want to draft her or no? Do you want to pick her? Yes. God
You
damn
must
it. I
not
can't
wanna
tell.
win.
I can't tell. Let's see if he gets mad at somebody being up here.
I took her because my mom
Alright,
said I
Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
also
Huh? You want to draft her? No, you can see. Every single one I ask, he just goes, eh. think that one's probably no.
They don't have to hang out a good time watching.
I think that's no. How about this one?
Hey, Junior, give me a shot.
You want her? You want Keisha? You want Keisha on your team? Yeah. Where's that fucking Cthulhu? Where the hell did you go? Just runs off.
I knew
Okay,
you
I
were
think
smart.
he wants
A real
Keisha.
thinker. I mean, thinker.
I gotta lower the camera. Dippy. Dippy.
I like to play it
Mikey?
for...
Do you like him? Yeah, you want him on that team?
Okay, I like playing in the outfield.
What? You likes playing in the fucking outfield? He seems like a catcher because he's slow. Cthulhu. Cthulhu.
Rock
Hey,
on.
what about this guy? You like him? Hey. Dippy. Dippy. You like this guy? You like him? You like him? It's not really giving a reaction at all. Who else? Tony?
Let me tell you, I'm
Cthulhu.
the best. You hear me? The
You want him
best.
on your team?
You better pick Tony for your team, because
Do you want
Tony's
him?
the best
Hey,
kid
get up.
here.
Get up. Do you like him? You like him? Cthulhu. Do you want him on your team? Yeah?
Listen here, Slick. You
Okay,
made
so
the
he
right
wants
decision.
Tony. We got 4, so we need 5 more. Cthulhu.
Just
Dante?
give me a minute.
You like
I'm
Dante?
still hungry.
Dippy. Dippy. Hey. Hey. Turn around. Turn around. Cthulhu. You like him? You like him? Do you want him on your team? 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 Yeah?
Let's dig in.
Reese Worthington? Who else? Cthulhu. Dippy. Dippy. So he didn't want Gretchen Hassel.
Pick me,
I assume
please.
he doesn't like Lisa Crockett. Cthulhu. You want this one? Hey. Hey. Cthulhu.
All right.
Cthulhu. Come on. Look. Don't bark. No. No bark. No, you don't need to growl at them. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Pick me, dude.
You want to draft him? You want him on your team? Yes? Yes or no? Okay, so maybe on Ahmed. How about him?
Racquetball
What
player.
about him? Do you like him? Up here. Do you like him? Do you like him? I can't tell if he likes them or not. He's just giving them.
You
What
should
about her?
pick me to be on your
Cthulhu.
team, since I think you need a bit of maturity
Cthulhu.
in your lineup.
You like her? Hey, hey. Do you want her on your team? Up here. Up here. Cthulhu. Cthulhu, we're trying to draft here, man. Do you want her on the team or not? He stops off. Yo, 11/11. Does any of the kids have a 9/11 birthday?
Anyway, my name is Stephanie Morgan,
it,
and I
right?
can name every
What?
player who played in the 96 World Series, and their
Baker?
lifetime
Hey,
stats,
Cthulhu.
and their single season records, and the type of car they drive.
Cthulhu. He just gets all
You
excited.
must not want to win very badly, but that's okay. You'll come crawling back later when you're losing.
I'm not going to beg you to pick me for your little team.
He's 8 out of 10 batting. The fuck? I thought he was the worst
Know
guy.
who I am? Oh, well.
Why does he make a threat? What the fuck? Don't you know who I am? Is that a fucking threat, dude? Okay. Dippy. I can't pick Angela Del Vecchio. Okay, so a good picture. Honestly, don't know if I have a good picture. Cthulhu, we need a picture.
Baseball is a nice change of pace for me, since I play tennis all day long.
Like her? Cthulhu. You want her on the team? Come right here. Lay right here so you can see. Or right there. Come here. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. Come on. You like her? You want her on the team? You want her on the team? Yes?
Goody! Now pick my sister Sydney, too.
Do you want her sister?
Ashley and I are pretty good baseball players.
Yeah.
Oh, goody!
Okay.
Ashley and I are on the same team.
We have 2 more picks, Cthulhu. Luann Louise that good at fucking...
I want to
Don't.
play with you,
Hey, come
please.
here. Hey.
I can one real fast. That's okay. Teddy needs his nap anyway.
Oh, shit. God damn it. I thought that was the arrow. Fuck. Cthulhu's team. Hard. I don't think we're gonna swing it on. Where were we? Beckman. Ew. Using real teams. Fuck off. What do we do? This. And blue. Oh, green. No. That's funny. Okay. God damn it. Okay, so who was it?
I'll play on
Maria
but I
Luna.
won't slide or dive or anything. Sure, I'll play for you. If you want to win, pick me. Maybe next time, huh?
God, she's fucking trash, dude. She's terrible. Who else did you have?
You should pick
Dante.
me. I got a pretty good arm.
Them. Why you feel me, boo? You like them?
My arm's warmed up. Let's get to playing.
I think somebody else. Just pick Sally Dobbs. Oh yeah, I had
Ashley
these
and I are
two.
pretty good baseball players.
These two.
Goody! Now pick my sister Ashley too.
Tell me what to do.
Sydney and I are pretty good baseball players.
Pretty sure I drafted on
Goody!
the
Sydney and
opposite
I are on
order,
the
so I
same
missed
team.
it. Okay, and then Tony.
I'm the best, you hear me?
Right.
The best. Listen here, Slick, you made the right decision.
And Keisha.
You'd be crazy not to pick me for your team. I knew you were smart, a real stinker. I mean, thinker.
Okay. And Mikey.
You ought to pick me for your team.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. You're my friend.
Don't let this wheelchair fool ya. I can play.
Kenny. Cthulhu. You want to pick Kenny? No? Who do you want to pick? Cthulhu.
That's alright. Maybe next time. If you want to win, pick me. If you want to win, pick me.
Should I pick Kimmy? She's fucking awful. She gets a boost though.
You must not want to win.
What the hell? Did they delete those? Cthulhu, who do you want? Vicky? Cthulhu. 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 So I got like Vicky and Reese. Or Sally and Vicky. I guess Cthulhu.
You should pick me to be on your team. I think you need a bit of maturity in your lineup.
Oh, he howled for Sally.
Right. But I get to be the co-captain, okay?
Okay, and then Vicky.
Pick me.
Pick
me.
Don't scream. Don't yell. Do you want to pick her? Do you want to pick her? You don't need to howl, dude. He's really excited about this team.
Hola. My name is Maria Luna and I'm 7 years old. I have a cat named Lulu and I collect pony dolls. I have 53 of them. One of them I found over by Kimmy's house and it was very beat up, but I made a little dress for it and
Yo, should I
now it looks
print this?
very pretty.
Fucking print this, dude. It probably doesn't even work anymore, does it? Where is the... Oh, fuck, dude. We're in the West. Okay, we'll leave all this shit on. Can you not do, like, the team shit? Oh, it's here. Okay. Who are we playing? Tanya Uchida. Wing Quan subs, dude. Serena Damonte. Raytran. Damn, these guys got some fucking hitters. Look at that. They have 2 people with 10. They have 3 people with 9 or 10 hitting. We have Larry Walker. They're fucking... Their fielders is fucking suck. I gotta go down here a lot. Oh, we gotta fucking go after Wayne Quan. Wing Quan and first and second base are their weak points. And damn, she's fucking all-star. Looking good. 8-8, 7-8. Do I want Tony there? I feel like I want Dante over here. See, don't you want somebody tall at first? So wouldn't I want like Keisha? Keisha's worse at fielding. Is she the worst fielder? No. Devin outfield, and then he's what, 7? Pretty short. He's 7. She's fucking 10 field. And she's 10 field. Oh wait. I don't want Keisha there. Maria's our best pitcher, isn't she? Yeah. Why does she have +1 hitting and +1 pitching? So I think of putting her there. Let's do that, I think. And then Vicky, get on base. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fucking fine.
Hello, all you baseball maniacs. Sunny Day here, along with Vinny the Gooch, welcoming you again to Backyard Baseball.
Vinny the Gooch here, along with Sunny Day, welcoming you again to Backyard Baseball.
I just said that, Vinny.
I know, but I think I said it better, with more pizzazz. Playing in today's game are the Green Melonheads and the Colorado Rockies. A word of advice if you're looking to catch a home run today. Stay away from the spitballs.
All right, let's get on with the fun.
The fuck?
Play ball! The starting pitcher today is Ray Tran.
He's gonna let him know who's boss.
Vicky Kawaguchi is the first one up to the plate. Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate. Takes the stretch and the pitch. A swing, strike, nobody out.
Fuck.
From the stretch and the pitch. The swing, strike.
Oh, come on.
Wow, who missed that one, huh? And the count is 0-2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing. That's
Fuck
all,
off.
folks. That's okay. Maria Luna up to bat.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
This time, I'm gonna hit like a pinata.
Power. That's what she wants. She's saying
Ready
it.
now, throws it. Swing. And belted.
Easy
Going for
double.
2 bases and makes it easily.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Seems like nothing but an endless supply of orders.
God damn, we got
Because
2
he's
lefties in a
always
row.
Put one right down the middle for me.
The stretch, pitch on the way. Swung on.
Oh, what the fuck?
Strike! They have a runner on second, 1 out.
Come on.
The stretch, pitch on the way. Swing.
Shut up, kids. Fucking with me.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swinging.
Fuck
Right
off,
swing.
man.
Goes down on strike.
You can't get him every time.
That's okay. Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
Flash is the funniest kid on the team, and everybody loves being around her.
Keisha. From the windup, the pitch. Swung on. Strike one.
I don't know. You can't really tell how high it is.
From the windup, he throws it. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
She's out of there.
God damn it.
Halfway through the inning now. One left on.
What are you sitting
We're
there
in
for,
for some
Bijou? You
excitement.
stand up because
with
you're pissed
Maria Luna
off?
pitching.
She's looking to show these batters a thing or two.
Carlos Ocampo comes to the plate.
All right, let's get down to business.
Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. That was a ball. Nobody
You
out.
on? You're high.
From the windup, she delivers. The wing. Fouled one back. And the count is 1-1. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Look at
And the
that.
count is
Look at
1-2.
that.
Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Strike.
Boom.
Another
Strikeout.
batter goes down.
Bye-bye now.
Rhea don't give
See
a
you next
shit.
time.
You're out. Tanya
Fuck.
Uchida comes
Here's one of their
That
10.
kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
Here's the windup and the offering.
Inside slow ball.
Ball one.
Come on, that's in the strike zone.
She kicks. She delivers. Ball two.
Dude,
It's
come
been too long
on.
since that ump had his eyes checked.
Yeah, I agree,
Count is
Vinny.
2-0.
Fucking bullshit, man.
She's ready. Throws it. The swing. Chopper to third. Got it. Straight to first.
God damn it.
She's safe.
They got a hit on us. Fuck.
Barry Walker up now.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Should we throw it at his head?
From the windup, here's the pitch. Swung on. Strike.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Runner on first. One out. I'm gonna smoke this one fine. Into the motion and the offering. That was ball
Come
one.
on,
The runner
umpire.
goes straight to second. Second out.
Why'd you try to steal, dumbass?
2 out. She kicks. Here's the pitch. Ball two. 2-1.
Bro, what is with this shit? Goddamn, pick one.
From the stretch, a 2-1 pitch.
Pick one.
A swing. Strike two. And it was the Heat.
Went after him with the high heat that time.
2-2. Into the windup, a 2-2 pitch. And another batter goes down.
Take it
Pick
from
in the
me.
corners.
Pitchers this good aren't easy to come by.
2 strikeouts. Get Sally Dog just like
And that'll do it in the
just
first
standing
inning.
up, just like
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante eats a lot of bread.
damn,
This
another
guy.
lefty.
My mom said that's because he's gonna have a growth spurt.
I'm ready for you.
From the windup and the offering, a swing, strike.
I hope they didn't hurt themselves.
And the count is 0-1. He comes center. He throws it. Swung on. Strike. And the count is 0-2.
I'm just swinging at everything.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. The wing. That's all,
Bro,
folks.
what the hell?
Win 'em all.
That didn't happen.
Sally gonna get a home run this time. Here's the windup. Throws it. Swung on. Fouled one back. Count is 0-1. He comes center. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Foul ball. The windup. Throws it. Swing.
Boom.
Lined back. Solid one. I wouldn't want to be in the path of that hit.
Single. Single. Let's go. We got on base, folks.
Little Smoky Sid is a strong player, but on her sister's team, we're talking power twins.
Runner on first. 1 out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
The windup and the throw. Swung on. First.
That's a slow roller.
And she's out. And the runner is safe.
The fuck?
Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
He set. And the pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Then I'm scrambling.
She's
W. Let's go.
And the runner is safe.
What the fuck? She got a double. Let's fucking go.
Let's
go, Cap. We got a double.
This kid's one top cookie, Sonny.
Yo, he's wearing a tank top. Let's go. Give it right here.
The delivery. The wing. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That little blooper sent him running.
No.
He's out of there. Runner
God damn it,
second
Tony.
and third.
God, that was like perfect right up there. Right up the gap.
Ray Tran steps up.
Right between first and second.
From the windup, here's the pitch. The wing. The rake. That was a slow one. 0-1. From the stretch and the throw. A swing.
Picking in corners.
Fast and furious heat.
Man, that was so fast. You could barely see it.
And the count is 0-2. Into the motion.
Come on.
Cuts to the plate. The wing.
Jeez.
And
Pitcher on
another
pitcher
batter goes
violence.
down.
Take it from me. Pitchers this good aren't easy to come by.
I got you. Lorelei Kyle.
Got some mango dip in.
Batter means business.
Oh yeah, she's fucking
Here's the motion and
one of
delivery.
the tens.
The right. That was a left foot.
Damn,
That's a terrific
dude.
pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
0-1. From the windup, here's the pitch. Another strike.
Damn.
An impressive right hook. 0-2.
She gonna strike her out looking?
Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. She got another one.
And another one bites the dust.
You're out. Wing Kwan steps up. She's set. Pitch on the way. A swing.
Turn on the heat.
She's disgusted by how bad their batters are.
I'm gonna smoke this one fire. Takes her stretch, cuts to the plate. The wing. The right. A sneaky slow ball.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
0-2. Here's the windup and the offering. The right. And another batter goes down.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight.
You're out. And that'll close up the second. 2 left on. Scoreless game so far, folks.
Okay, that'll bring up Mickey Kawaguchi. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
Don't throw the ball fast, okay?
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Strike one. Gotta swing at the right time to hit the ball. 0-1. Here's the windup. The delivery. The swing. Sliced it. Target goes up. He throws it. Swing. A bouncing ball. Send him scrambling. She'll be held.
Oh, she beat him. Yeah, let's go, Vicky.
Runner on first with nobody out. This time, I'm gonna hit like a pinata. He winds and delivers. The swing, strike. That's what I call a whiff. From the stretch, he throws it. Swinging.
God damn it.
0-2.
Come on.
He sets the delivery. Swing. A bouncing ball. Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters. Makes it.
Nice. 2 on. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. Runs second with nobody out. Someone right down the middle for me. Hey, batter. Swing. Here's the windup and the throw. Swing. And the count is 0-1. Swing, batter. Into the windup and the pitch. The swing.
Fuck
Popped
off.
it up. And it's an infield fly. He's out. Keisha Phillips, turn it back. Base the ball. Ben Betty.
Come on. Get it out of here. Get it right up the middle. Right here, buddy.
He comes center. And the delivery.
Fuck off, man.
That's an infield
You gotta be
fly.
kidding me.
He's out of there. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate. This kid looks like he's all business out there.
And then I got Dante. God fucking damn it, dude.
I'm turning that ball into cream corn.
This is line drive.
The stretch. He throws it. Swung on. A bouncing ball. That little blooper sent him running. Secure the single.
Oh, bases loaded, baby. Who's up next? Sydney? Oh, Sally.
Steps in. The boss is kind of like a boy in a kid's body. 3 on, 2 out. I'm gonna get a home run this time.
Did she hit power at all?
He's ready now. Pitch on the way. Swing.
Fuck off. Why did I swing at
I
that?
hope they
I thought
didn't
it was gonna
hurt
curve.
themselves. And the count is 0-1. Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Swing.
Fucking goddamn it.
Let's hope this doesn't shake her up. And the count is 0-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swung on.
Fuck
Strike.
off.
He gave it a try.
God
Came
damn
up
it.
short.
I could have hit a home run if I wanted to.
Halfway through the inning now.
It's 7 fucking hits
A
now.
scoreless tie. Serena DeMonte comes to the plate. She kicks the delivery. Swung on. Strike. Now give us another one, baby. Gave her a lefty. Don't try this at home, kids. 0-1. The stretch. The delivery.
Look at that pitch. 2 right in a row. Same spot. 2 different pitches.
Here's the motion. The pitch. That was ball 1.
Oh, come on.
The windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. Right to the pitcher. The throw to first base. That's an out. Chandler kid's looking to make a name for themselves.
One out.
Growing a beard out here, waiting for some action.
Cheek cake, pitch on the way. Looks like a right hook.
Batter's gotta have a great eye and smack one of those babies.
0-1. Into the windup. She delivers.
Chandler Huggins.
That was the ball. She kicked the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. Looked like a right hook.
Slip sliding right hook. What a beauty.
1 and 2. The windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. Chopper to third.
Bro, Dante.
He's all over it. Throws it over. Quick throw to second. Jody Palmer comes to the plate. Runner on first. 1 out. The windup pitch on the way. Strike! Low and away.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
And the count is 0-1. She kicked, and the offering.
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
Give her the heat, and the count is 0-2. She kicked, pitch on the way. Swing, fouled one back. 0-2. From the windup, cuts to the plate. That was the ball.
Come on.
Just a bit outside.
And the count is 1 and 2. Target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball. She dives for it. She's got it now. On to second. He's out. Throws it over to first. Safe. Here's the throw home. Throws it over to third.
Damn it. I wanted him to fucking.
Carlos Ocampo comes to the plate.
This kid looks like he's all business out there.
Runner on first. 2 out. Here's the motion. The delivery. Swung on. A bouncing ball. And she goes after it. Chucks it to first. Out. All right. It's our turn now.
Our turn
That's
now.
it for the third inning. Left one on first. A scoreless tie. Looks like the Melonheads are holding their own in a tough matchup. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Seems like little Smoky Sid can play all day and never get tired.
With nobody out.
I'm gonna crush this one.
World Bauer.
Into the windup. Fire. Swung on. Strike 1.
Some bat.
Here's the windup. And the offering. Swing. Another strike. And the count is 0-2. Here's the motion and the throw. The swing. Third strike. That's
God
it.
damn it.
Can't get him every
Why did I
time.
swing at that?
Here comes Ashley Weber.
This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there.
I'm gonna crush this one. Here's the windup. Fire. A swing.
Some bat.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. Popped it up.
You feel fly.
And that's
God
an
damn
out.
it.
Next batter, Tony Delvecchio.
Watch this one, Flint.
Ready now, and the offering.
God damn it.
A bouncing
He's too
ball.
slow.
That little blooper sent him running.
And it's an out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
No score in this one so far. The teams are neck and neck out there, and it looks to be a fight till the finish. Tanya Uchida comes to the plate
The slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
with nobody out. Takes the stretch and the offering. Strike! Ready now and delivered. Swing!
Idiot. Pick that corner again.
The wing. And the foul ball.
She's
ready. Cut to the plate.
Boom.
Way to go, kid.
Right down the
That's
middle.
showing 'em who's boss.
Larry Walker up now. Here's the motion. He delivers. Strike one.
Come on, oh.
And the count is 0-1. Here's the windup. Comes to the plate. That was ball one.
Great for
What?
the shin.
I can see red right there, dude. That was fucking inside. Fuck you, umpire.
The delivery. That was ball two. And the count
This ump is biased, dude. Fuck it.
She's set. She delivers. Strike.
Come on, oh.
Surprised him with a slow ball.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
2-2. Into the windup. Throws it. Swung on. A bouncing ball. Easy play for her. Out.
Damn, Keisha.
Great friend. Steps
Good
up to
feeling.
bat. From the windup, fires.
God damn it.
Beautiful catch.
Damn, Keisha.
Out of there. That pulls their plug for this inning. And the fourth inning's over.
Pulled their plug on
Scoreless
Grandpa.
game so far, folks. I hope you're having as much fun as we are because this sure has been an exciting game.
The Melonheads. I always thought that was a weird name. I mean, is a melonhead anything related to a pumpkin head?
A pumpkin head? Like that
What?
Halloween guy? I don't think so. Everyone knows melons are summer fruit, Vinny.
Okay, so they say you're supposed to thump a melon to see if it's ripe? What is that all about? I never did figure out what exactly you're supposed to hear anyway.
I'm not really sure. I could ask my dad. Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
Dang.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. No out.
Gonna ask his dad.
Throw the ball fast, okay? The windup and delivered. A swing.
Shit.
Strike one. 0-1. Becomes center. Here's the pitch. A swing. That's a foul. 0-2. From the windup and the offering. Swing. Chopper to third.
That's a slow roller.
Easy single, easy single. Let's go, Maria. Come on.
Maria can throw the ball
She's 2 for 2.
Unfortunately, never where she wants to.
Power. Maria's our power hitter.
This time, I'm gonna hit like a yacht. From the windup, he throws it. The swing.
God damn
A
it.
bouncing ball.
Get there, get there.
Slow roller.
And the runner is safe.
Yeah.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget has it going on. He gets
Come on,
tired
Mikey.
quickly.
One of these you
Must
gotta
be all
fucking
that
hit.
kicking. I've gotta get off base.
Into the windup and the offering. Swing. Strike. Runners on first and second. No out. The windup throws it. The wing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper
God
sent him
damn it.
running.
And that's an out.
God damn it. Fuck
Her
off.
best shot though.
And he's out. Keisha Phillips turn it back. They have a runner on second. 2 out. From the windup and the delivery. Swing. Strike one. And the count is 0-1. Into the motion and the pitch. The swing. Strike two. Swing and a miss.
How the fuck did that miss?
0-2. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. A swing. First.
Sent him scrambling.
Go, 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 go. Go, Maria, go. Go, Maria, go. Go.
She's running out of options.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
I remember once back when
Double by Keisha gets Maria home. Let's fucking go.
these kids went a whole season without ever once scoring. They were the worst players in the history of the game.
What are you doing, Bijou?
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
I'm turning that ball into cream corn.
He comes center, and the pitch. The wing. Strike one.
That's all right.
They have a runner on second. 2 out.
Damn, Keisha's fucking huge. She's like a foot taller than that other kid. Fuck off.
He's ready now. Here's the pitch. The wing. Foul ball. And the count is 0-2. From the stretch, pitch on the way. Swinging. A blooper in foul territory. 0-2. Into the windup and the throw. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Doom. 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 Doom.
Now this kid's got style.
And there are runners at
I don't think Sally can hit fucking power, can she?
into the windup and delivered. The swing. A bouncing
Yes, she
ball.
can.
That's a slow roller.
Oh my god. He could have ended the inning by just tossing it there. She was so slow.
Little Smokey Sid is a strong player, but on her sister's team, we're talking power twins.
Bases loaded. 2 out.
I'm gonna crush this one.
He's ready now. Here's the pitch. Swinging.
Fucking A. Why'd I swing?
0-1.
You can't tell how high it is, to be honest.
He winds. Pitch on the way. A swing.
Fuck.
Should've let
That's how
that
high
one
it comes
go.
up here, right?
0-2. Ready now and delivers. The wing. A blooper in foul territory. 0-2.
Dante's not even on the base, dude.
From the windup, throws it. A swing. Popped it up. And the runner scores.
These kids are really hustling today.
He's safe.
There we go. Got 2. We wore him out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
From the windup and delivered. Swung on.
Fucking A, dude.
3 on, 2 out. From the stretch, he throws it. Swinging. Strike. The windup and the throw. The swing, 3rd strike.
God.
Can't win them all.
3 left on. The Melonheads winning, up by 2.
The Melonheads are right today, baby.
We're killing him.
Lorelai Ikaye steps up to bat.
How's Maria out of gas?
Takes the stretch, throws it. Swing. Strike 1. Slow pitch.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
And the count is 0-1. Into the windup, throws it. Low and inside. Time out.
Okay, who do I bring on? Can't I? Oh, dear. She's 7.
Here's
They're
Ashley
both 7.
Weber. Ready? Wow the crowd. Little Smokey Ash's dad discourages her from practicing right hooks because he doesn't want her to mess up her tennis arm.
What?
She's set. The 1-1 pitch. A swing. A fancy pitch would really shake things up. And it was a 1-1. She's set. The 1-2 pitch. The wing. And Rose is deep left, running over. Oh, and he got it. Right.
She's gonna try to steal, right? Oh wait, I don't know if she's. It's the other girl, Tanya Uchida, is fast.
Thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch. Into the windup. That was ball 1. The windup. The 1-1 pitch. The wing. A bouncing ball.
It would have been a double play, easy.
Runner on first, nobody out. From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Got him.
Damn, let's try that again.
Come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight. Hey,
Good pick, good team, could they win?
Serena DeMonte steps up. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. From the windup, the delivery. And the count is 0-1. Take the stretch, fire. The swing. Crazy bun. Don't see that very often. I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty. Now that's what I call togetherness. Easy play for him. That throw is a hopper. Chucks it over to second, chucks it over, and over to third. Butterfingers that ball. Second out. On to
What?
second.
What the hell happened?
Chandler Huggins comes to the plate. They have a runner on second, 2 outs. Here's the windup and delivered. That was ball 1. It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked, and the count is 1-0. The stretch, the pitch. Strike 1. A fancy pitch would really shake things up. From the windup and the pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. Pitcher makes the catch. Out! That'll bring our team up to bat. That's the end of the 5th. Left one on second.
That bring our
The
team up to
Melonheads
bat.
winning,
Let's go.
Up by 2. The Melonheads are right today, baby. Next batter, Tony Delvecchio. Watch this one flick.
Right down the middle, buddy. Let's go.
Ready now. Pitch. The wing. With nobody out. He comes center and the delivery. The swing. Not even close to that one. 0-2. Into the motion. He throws it. A swing and
God
no.
damn, that was way
See you next time around, kid. Nobody better laugh. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Don't do the ball fast, okay? Into the motion, pitch on the way. The swing, and a foul ball. 0-1. like a good pitch to me.
He said, and the offering swung on.
Fuck
Third
off,
strike.
dude.
That's it. That pitcher is merciless. But baseball is for babies. Maria Luna up to bat.
Just batting 1,000.
Definitely not of this one. He winds, cuts to the plate.
I swear that
Shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that one.
And the count is
Shut
0-1.
up, Vinny.
From the stretch, fire. The swing,
God dang it.
it's going to left field.
You
And
can't catch that.
foul.
Fuck off.
Left one on second. The Melonheads are in the lead.
Wow, I haven't seen these kids play like this since that unforgettable game last season. That was the day of the broken back home run. I never saw anything
did they
like
have an
it.
error?
Last season that was.
Jody Palmer comes to the plate.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No out. She kick and the throw. A swing. Chopper to third. And he dives. Up with it. Throws it to first.
Oh, damn. Look at that.
Carlos Ocampo.
Tony's out there diving.
That's a look of pure
and getting up and
determination.
fucking throwing him out at first.
Into the windup. The delivery. Swinging. Strike! That was a left hook. One out. She is ready. Fire. Ball one.
She tried the corner on this.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. A swing. Strike two. That slow-mo pitch just pinched its way into the plate.
That easily may have been the slowest pitch in the history of the game.
And the count is 1-2. Takes her stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Direct. And another batter goes down.
Way to go, kid. That's showing him who's boss. Ace them!
Dang, how many strikeouts we had? 8 or 9?
Tanya Uchida steps up. Into the windup and the throw. That was ball one.
Ooh.
From the windup and the pitch. That was ball two. 2-0. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball. He gobbles it up, zings it to first.
Damn, go Tony.
That pulls their plug for this inning. The Melonheads dominate 2-0.
As you can imagine, there will be a lot to celebrate at the pizza parlor tonight.
Until next time, this is Sunny Day and Finny the Gooch signing off.
Dang.
Hello, baseball
We got this one in the
It's time
bag.
for another adventurous BBL season of unforgettable plays. Hi there, sports fans. I'm Sunny Day, along with my partner, Vinny the Gooch. Say hello to the nice people, Vinny.
Nice. I got a bowl of potato salad dumped on my head on the way in here.
Oh, Vinny, behave.
What? It's true. Today we'll see a close matchup between the Green Melonheads
Fucking
and
D-backs.
the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hey, kiddos, don't forget to buy your raffle ticket. We've got a humdinger of a grand prize this season. A year's supply of bubble gum chew. Just think of it. You could chew for a whole year without ever stopping.
So, what are we waiting for? All right, let's play ball. Pitching today is Randy Johnson.
He likes to eat left-handed hitters for breakfast. He also likes dandelions, walks in the park, and science fiction movies.
Vicky Kawaguchi is the first one up to the plate.
Throw the ball fast, okay?
He's set. Touch to the plate. Strike one. Into the motion, the delivery. The swing, another strike.
Wow, he missed that one, huh?
Nobody out. Takes the stretch, the delivery. Swing! And a foul ball. And the count is 0-2. From the stretch, the pitch. The wing. Foul ball. He winds and the delivery. Swinging. That's all, folks.
Baseball for babies.
Maria Luna up to bat. Oh, I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of this one. He's set. He throws it. Sliced it. 0-1. From the windup and delivered. The swing. Popped it up.
Dang it.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Nugget runs faster than your average garden snail.
Someone right down the middle for me. Into the windup and the delivery. The swing. Looped up. And he's out. And the runner tagged. Safe at first. Phillips turn it back.
Flash can really swing that lumber. Just
So there's Undergrounder there.
Runner on first.
I'll save it for Dante, I think.
Hey, the ball been very, very good to me.
Hey, dude, maybe you should try a bigger bat. The windup rose it.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Keisha.
Out of here. Say goodbye, Ma. Looks like this one's gonna be raised by wolves.
Excuse me, may I park this ball here?
There we go. It didn't take long to get started this game.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
This kid looks like he's all business out there.
2 out.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, dude, maybe you should try a bigger bat. He winds, cuts to the plate. Swing. Give me action. Swing.
God damn it.
Strike. He comes center and delivers. Strike.
Fuck
What are you
off.
waiting for?
And the count is 0-2. Here's the motion and the offering.
little
Get over
blooper,
there.
then I'm running.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
This young batter means business. I'm gonna get home run this time.
He winds. Here's the pitch. The swing. The right.
Bro, what is
Runner
with
on
that
third,
shit?
2 out. Into the motion and the throw. Swinging. Pop fly.
Way to go, dude. Over here.
It's like let Dante go to third. What the fuck was that?
I got a
What
bad
the
feeling about this.
Just fucking win.
Corner. 2 out.
To the undergrounder.
The stretch. The delivery. Swing.
Fuck off.
The right. 0-1.
How did that lose it?
The windup. The delivery. Swinging.
God damn it.
Grounder to short.
Then I'm scrambling.
Man
Damn
in
it.
and out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Runners left at the corners. We're in for some excitement with Maria Luna pitching.
All I can say is, if Maria's team color is pink, batters beware. She likes pink a lot.
Christina Beatty comes to the plate.
All right, let's get down to business.
Nobody out. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. A swing. Pop fly. Let's go. Oh, yes. Make one. That's it for her. Star Moonbeam steps up.
This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball?
Into the windup. Comes to the plate. A swing. A bouncing ball. He's all over it. Stuffing
Jesus,
over
look at that
first.
throw.
Second out.
God damn, Tony.
Got Optic Con at the plate.
I didn't even notice it had a hook pin.
You can't hear any coaching because the Walkman's too loud.
The target goes out. The pitch. Strike one.
Harsh.
2 out. Here's the motion and the delivery. A swing.
Fuck off.
Guide to left. Better take
That was
this
foul.
now, 'cause this ball is
Challenge.
outta here and it ain't coming
Challenge.
back. Rock and roll.
VAR that shit.
Kay O'Toole comes to the plate.
This slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
2 out. The windup. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
A fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Slow ball down the middle.
She tried to outfox this hitter with an off-speed pitch.
I'm gonna smoke this one by you. Target goes up. Here's the pitch. Swing. Foul ball. Here's the windup and the delivery. A swing, and that's
Damn.
Say goodbye to another hitter.
And another one bites the dust.
I got you. And that'll do it in the first inning. Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Into the windup. Cuts to the plate. High ball one. 1-0. From the windup and delivered. Swing.
Boom.
A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
She's out. Next batter, Tony Novecchio.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Slick. Let's see what you got.
Ready now. Fire. A swing.
Oh my
One
god.
out. He's set. The pitch. A swing.
Ah.
A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
1 out. The windup. Here's the pitch. The swing. Chopper to third.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on
Nice.
that table.
Tony's getting his first hit of the year.
Safe at first. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
That kid's waving the bat around like if he's a toothpick.
Runner on first. 1 out.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Shit.
He's set. Here's the pitch. Swing.
See, kids how high it
And the
is.
count is 0-1. Takes the stretch and the pitch. Swinging. 0-2. From the windup, the pitch. Struck out.
Oh, fuck
Pitcher's
off.
merciless. Stupid baseballs for
That was like way the fuck out here.
Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria has a cat named LaRue who she loves to dress up for teapots.
This guy, I'm gonna hit like a yacht. He comes center, and the delivery. A swing.
Fuck you, game. You can't tell how high it is with fucking Dickhead Johnson.
He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. Swing.
Should have let that one go.
0-2. From the stretch, Rosen. Swung on. Third strike.
Bro.
That's it. Ay, ay, ay. Left one on first. Alicia Blakely steps up to bat. The windup, the pitch. And it was a lefty. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Let's see some action. Throwing a beard out here, waiting for some action. The windup cuts to the plate. Throwing a beard out here. Low ball 1.
from that one over here.
I'm gonna smoke this one by you.
Hey, Slick, swing, why don't ya? What's up, Doc? We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Why is their heat so big?
And delivered. That was a ball. 1 and 2. Into the motion. 1-2 pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball. He scoops it up, tosses it over to second.
Oh, double play, baby.
And the throw to
Let's
first.
fucking go.
That's an out for a double play.
Those kids are really hot today.
Andy Johnson is back.
Sure, Randy Johnson can throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but can he dance the mambo? Answer me that.
2 out. Into the windup. Throws it. Swing. Strike 1. Slow ball down the middle.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
0 and 1. The windup. She delivers. Swung on. Sliced it. And the count is 0 and 2. She's set. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Fouled one back. And the count is 0 and 2. Whee! Takes the stretch and the pitch. That was ball 1.
What?
1
Come
and 2.
on.
Whee! From the windup, the pitch. Swinging. Another one down.
Way to go, kid.
Dum, dum,
That's
dum.
showing them who's boss.
I got you.
That'll end the inning. The Melonheads winning, up by 1.
Come on, Mikey.
Thomas comes up to the plate.
Mikey needs to fucking crush one of these. For real.
I've got to get our base.
Oh, I got a stream and line drive too.
The windup and the throw. Swung on. Whoops. Slide. 0 and 1. Here's the windup and the delivery. Ball 1. 1 and 1. Ready now. The 1-1 pitch. The wing.
Fuck off.
Strike 2.
God
Anytime
damn
you
it.
get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
1 and 2. Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Swing. He's out of there.
Damn it, Mikey. Come on.
Turn it back. 1 out.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. A swing.
God dang it.
A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
And
She beat it. Damn.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante eats a lot for a kid his size. My mom says that's because he's going to have a growth spurt.
Bring on the meat. He's ready now. And the pitch. An unforgettable undergrounder.
It's like you got to have ESP to know where that thing's going to pop up.
Gets it off the wall. She's safe.
Doggy's gonna get a homer.
And she scores. The runner is safe on third.
Doggy's gonna get a home run. Let's go.
He scores.
Let's go, Dante.
Sally Dobb steps in.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
1 out. Stand back. Be a field athlete in action. The windup and the pitch. Swing.
God dang it.
Pop fly. Ooh. And that's an out. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
The kind of hitter she is, digging in and determined every time.
2 out.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Target goes up. The delivery. Swinging.
Nice.
Popped it up.
Nice solid hit.
All right, man.
Shit, she's gonna get it. Oh my god, she's gonna get a triple.
Way to go, dude.
Let's go, Sydney. These kids can't throw for shit. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
They got another one. Vinny the Gooch loving that.
Dude, their fastest player is the catcher, I think.
Little Smoky Ash is a good ball player. When she can escape tennis lessons, that is. I'm gonna crush this one. Keep that. Fire. The wing.
Look at that.
And popped up.
Drop.
And she's out. The Melonhead's winning, up by 4. Esmeralda Hyman comes to the plate. Nobody out. Here's the motion and the throw. Strike one. Slow pitch. Into the motion and the throw. Swinging. Sliced it. 0-2. She's set. Fire. A swing. Another one down.
Easy.
Andre Zipson comes to the plate. I think this young hitter can get the job done. She kicks. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the pitch. The right. That was a slow one, and the count is 1-1. She's set. The 1-1 pitch. That was a ball. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Forfeit. $6 all for our team. She kicks the 2-1 pitch. The swing. Strike! That was a left hook. In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher. 2-2. Takes her stretch. The delivery. Another one down. You're out. Tina Beatty comes to the plate. The target goes up. She delivers. That was a ball, and the count is 1-0. From the stretch, pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike! Slip, sliding, right hook. And the count is 1-1. She is ready. The 1-1 pitch. Low ball 2. And the count is 2-1. Whee! Into the motion and the throw. The swing. Strike! Now's a good time to use a breaking ball. A sneaky slow ball. That kid's thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch. She is ready. Down she goes. You're out.
Let's go.
And that's gonna end the inning. The Melonheads
I have
are in
more
the lead.
juice, so.
Kids have the fever. I mean, they are hot. Next batter, Tony Delvecchio. Slick is usually a good hitter, but when the pressure's
Man,
on,
Tony's a fucking cool kid, ain't he?
Okay, Slick. Let's see what you got. Now pitching is Tina Beatty. She pitches better against kids who speak French and write poetry verses. And rumor has it,
Where's
she's not a big
Randy
fan
at?
of Brussels sprouts. Really? That's weird. My parents told me all kids like Brussels sprouts. Oh man, are you a sucker? She kicks fire. Swung on.
Fuck off. I should have done something like that.
From the stretch, pitch on the way. The swing.
Oh, come on.
Strike! 0-2. Into the windup. Fire. Swinging. She was banned. Nobody better laugh. Okay, that'll bring up Mickey Kawaguchi.
Don't throw the ball fast, okay?
Into the motion and the delivery. A swing.
Fuck off. How did I not hit that?
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. The wing. A little doinker. And she's safe. Maria Luna up to bat. Maria, cat named Luna, who she loves to dress up the teapot. Okay, I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of this one. Takes her stretch, she delivers. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
This is quite a predicament. And makes it to second. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
I got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna get our base.
Takes the stretch,
What the
the
fuck?
pitch. The swing,
God
strike
damn it.
one. Oh. Runners on first and second, one out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike!
Fuck
And the count is 0-2. Ready now, the pitch. A swing.
There we go.
Drilled it into left field. He's out. And she's safe. And the runner tags. And the runner tags. Cut between bases. Makes it. Safe on second.
Way to go, dude.
And she's caught in a pickle. Oops, the wheels fell off. Oops, the wheels fell off.
Let's win one for Mr. Snappy.
Oh, come on. They finally fucking fall over.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
Flash can really swing that lumber. Her name makes pitchers sweat.
Runners on first and second, 2 out.
Face the ball. Been very, very
I don't feel like I need to use Screaming Line Drive.
She's set, and the throw. Swing.
God damn it.
Looped up.
Drop it. Yes.
That's not graceful.
Shit.
And she's out.
She's fucking good. God damn it.
The Melonhead's winning, up by 4.
I thought she'd make
Competition
it.
just can't get a slice of the melon head.
Star Moonbeam comes to the
Fuck, it's Star
Fabulous
Moonbeam.
Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
no out. Here's the windup and delivered. Strike one. That was an unbelievable slow-mo, folks. And the count is 0-1. She's set and the pitch. Swing. Strike.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
0-2. From the windup and the offering. Swung on.
Ooh.
Foul ball. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Strike. Say
Damn,
goodbye to another hitter.
Follow the hostess. Your table is waiting.
You're out. We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate. We've got Derek. Yes, we do. We've got Derek. How about you, Batman? Here comes action. Weak. I see London. I see One's
Maria.
going way over her head. Ball's out of play.
Come
All
on.
runners
What the
advance.
fuck? Why is he going to third? What? I thought they got one base.
Kei Otua steps up to bat. Runner on third, one out. She kicks and delivers. Strike! 0-1. Takes the stretch, pitch on the way. A swing. It's going to left field, and it's a foul ball.
Cheater. Technical foul ball.
Runner on third, one out. Takes the stretch, here's the pitch. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight.
You're out. Alicia Blakely steps up. She kicks the delivery. Strike! Ready now, Rosen. Another strike. Fast and furious.
It was in there.
0-2. From the windup, the pitch. Swing. Hit hard. Let's go, Purple. She's gonna play it off the wall. Tosses it over to first. She's safe, and they score. The throw to second. Let's go, Purple. Let's go.
Fucking Ahmed's their only.
That kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
Runner on first, 2 out.
The only one who's gotten a fucking
The swing,
who scored a run.
a sneaky slow ball.
She tried to outfox his hitter with an off-speed pitch.
And the count is 0-1. The stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, another strike. And the count is 0-2. Into the motion, here's the pitch. She got another one. You're out. And the 4th inning's over. Left one on first. The Melonheads winning, up by 3.
On fire. Hot, hot, hot.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Okay, let's go.
Here's the windup and the delivery. The wing.
That's all right.
0-1. The windup, the pitch. Swung on.
God damn it.
Into first on a sharp single.
I ended up with. See, Screaming Lion Jack kind of
The clock
sucks.
isn't much of a hitter, but she's a good fielder because of her strong throws.
And back to see a real athlete in action. Takes the stretch and the pitch. The swing, strike. She is ready and delivers. A swing, that's a foul. From the windup and delivers. Swung on. That's all, folks.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you
Why
can
did I
do.
swing at
I
that?
could have hit a home run if I wanted to. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Little Smoky Sid is a strong player, but on her
One
second
home run.
team, we're talking power twins.
Runner on first. One
It's just a line
I'm
drive.
gonna smash the ball out of here.
From the windup, here's the pitch. Swung on.
Damn it.
She kicks the delivery. Swing.
There you go.
Placed one right up the middle. Oh, oh, oh. You can do it.
she's gonna get a home run again. Off of this fielder again. Oh my god, dude.
They got another one. That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
Fucking kids just out there throwing the ball at the fucking ground, dude. What the fuck?
Tennis lessons, that is. I'm gonna crush this one.
I was thinking like, oh, we need to pick on Randy Johnson because I know his fielding is pretty shit. We don't even need to do that. That fucking center fielder is dog shit.
Running. And she's out. Next batter.
God.
This kid wants a piece of that ball. 2 out. Watch this one flick. She kicks. Here's the pitch. Swing, swinging. Pop fly. And that's an out. The Melonheads are in the lead. The competition just can't get a slice of the Melonheads. Andy Johnson is up. Now that's the look of pure determination on his face. Nobody out. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about you? She kicked. And the offering. Swinging. Strike one. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Watch out, Batman. Here comes the Joker. Throwing a beard out here, waiting for some action. Not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Sweet. Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Shoes untied. Winning. Let's see some action. What's up, Doc? Into the windup. Pitch on the way. That was ball one. Ready now. Rose it. Throwing a beard out. Swung on. Strike! And the count is 1 and 2. The wind-up. Fire. Swinging. Foul ball. The stretch. Pitch on the way. Low ball 2. Target goes up. A 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. She is ready. A 3-2 pitch. She got another one. Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight. I got you.
Dog, she got 9 strikeouts. God damn.
Steps up. Into the motion, pitch on the way. That was ball 1, and the count is 1 and 0. Takes a stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, and the count is 2 and 0. She is ready. She delivered. That was the ball. Straight for the shins. 3 and 0. Ready now. Rose it. Gives up a walk. Andre Zipson comes to the plate. She kicked and the throw. Ball 1.
Come on.
Hey there, I'm tired. Time out.
God, look at Vicky. She's fucking tired. Tony's got a 6 running. How is he so slow?
Here's Sydney Weber. Little Smoky Sid pitches at great heat and has the stamina to keep throwing them.
Into the motion, the delivery. Swung on.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Solid left hook.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
Runner on first, 1 out. From the windup, fire. A swing, foul. And the count is 1 and 2. She kicks, she delivers. That was ball 2. She is ready. The 2-2 pitch. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Ace them!
Christina Beatty comes to the plate. She's set and the pitch. An undergrounder. My oh my.
All I can say is I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah.
And she goes after it. Wings it. Quick throw to second. Butterfinger that ball. She's safe. Zings it on home. Here's a throw to third. Goes for the tag. Not in time. Quick throw to home plate. Zinger to third. Say goodbye, cause she's
Yeah.
They are turned away in this inning. That's the end.
Got the lead runner. Let's go.
Left one on first. The Melonheads are in the lead.
Those kooky kids are really showing them who's boss.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi with nobody out.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
Target goes up and the offering swinging. She went for the bunt.
God damn it, she's cooked.
And it's an out. Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria can throw the ball really hard. Unfortunately, never where she wants to.
1 out. Okay, I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of this one. Swing. The wind up, rose it. The wing. Strike 1. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. The swing.
Take it.
A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0 and 2. Here's the motion and the throw. The swing. And she's out. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. 2 out.
Someone right down the middle for me.
From the windup, heads to the plate. The wing. Strike 1.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
Ready now, and the throw. Another
What?
strike. She's set. She delivers. Swing. Third strike.
How did
And
that
then
miss?
Give it your best shot, and that's all you can do.
That's okay. The Melonheads are in the lead.
Those kooky kids are really showing them who's boss.
Star Moonbeam steps up. Takes the stretch and the throw. Got her with the feet, and the count is 0 and 1. The stretch, pitch on the way.
That's working for us.
Slow left hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. Swung on. Strike 3. Another one down.
Take it from me. Pitchers this good aren't easy to come by. Ace.
We've got Ahmed Khan at the plate. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Man, here comes the Joker. We want a batter. Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Low and outside. What's up, Winning. At least you're trying. From the stretch, the pitch. The swing, strike one. Left hook.
In my book, a solid left hook is the mark of a good pitcher.
From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. A bouncing ball. One hopper to the shortstop. And the throw to first. Safe on first. The throw to second. Straight to first. Nope. Couldn't get that.
What
right.
in the
Ball goes
fuck,
play.
dude?
All runners advance.
It's the exact same fucking play again. What the hell?
Oh no.
K.O. Tulip steps up to bat. Runner on third, one out. From the windup and the pitch. Swing. Strike. 0-1. The stretch and the offering. The swing. Strike. Turned on the heat.
Man, that was so fast. You could barely see it.
0-2. Takes the stretch and the pitch. The swing. Says goodbye to another hitter.
Ace.
Alicia Blakely comes to the plate.
Trying to get something for the team.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball one, and the count is 1-0.
Come on.
Takes the stretch. She delivers. A swing. And the count is 1-1. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. Strike two. Gave her the heat. And the count is 1-2. She's set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing.
Yo.
Say goodbye to another hitter.
See ya. What I wanna be ya. Ace them.
The Melonheads dominate. 7-2.
Boy, are these kids excited. What a game. Tonight at the victory party, it's rumored that Ahmed and some of his cousins are going to bring out their instruments and rock out. Despite that, the party should be a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming out, folks. This has been Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch live at the Playground Commons.
Dang, it shows you everything. We had two air. I think it was both the same ones, right? I don't remember another one. Whoa, what the fuck is that shit, man? City Weber got 2 home runs that game just by hitting line drives. That one fucking fielder. The one fucking fielder was just out there dunk, 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 throwing the ball at the fucking ground. Maria Luna leads in hits. It saves automatically, right? Yeah. All right. Should I play Mario?